Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're looking at one of the most popular SUVs in the world, which is the all-new, refreshed 2022 Ford Expedition XLT. As we all know by now, it's a full-size SUV with 3-row seats, and it's one of the biggest rivals to go on head-to-head against its competition, such as the 2022 Chevrolet Suburban, the GMC Yukon, and the Jeep Grand Wagoneer. However though, some of my viewers requested me to make this video about the 2022 Expedition, especially the XLT trim level, because this one is the facelift model and it looks absolutely, positively stunning. The Ford Expedition in general has been widely successful for many decades due to its reliability in terms of size, spacious interior with more extra seatings and storage capacity, and power for off-road capabilities and long family trips. I really love those redesigned daytime running LEDs wrapping around the headlights and the projector beams, and I love that gunmetal grey grille as well. Let's see the Dinapro tires now, and the size are 275 on the width, 55 series sidewall, and 20 inches. It's just a regular alloy wheel, so it's not something really special. However, I kinda like the multi-spoke design. Thanks to one of Ford's best vehicles, the Ford Expedition has been delivering the best reliable offerings, which has dignified itself as an iconic SUV throughout the years, making this new 2022 Expedition even more welcomed by the fans worldwide. You can pause the video to read the whole description and the price at the bottom of the spec sheet. And also, the sticker price for the XLT trim level in the United States is around $57,000. To be honest, the exterior design-wise still looks beautiful, but it hasn't changed entirely from the previous model, but only in some noticeable areas, which has been totally refreshed in this facelift model. So yeah, it's a big upgrade, but not a complete major change to say the least. I love the design of these vertical taillights, although they're not seen to be LEDs. And I really love this brushed matte silver bar, which connects the taillights across the whole back, delivering a very unique design. But I really wish it was an LED light bar instead. Unfortunately, this is the only camera for rear visibility that you'll get from the XLT trim level, which I'm not really a big fan of. So yeah, to me, it's a bit strange why people ask me to make a video about the XLT Expedition, because it's not really that great. I'm not really sure if this is another rear camera or a sensor, but I wish if they tucked the wiper underneath the roof spoiler just to keep the whole back clean. In general, the XLT trim of the 2022 Expedition sits right above the cheaper standard base trim level, which is the XL, SD, X. So this is what I meant when I said it's not that great. But the good news is that the lift gate is fully electric assist, which is no need to use your sweaty bare hands to lift it up. So in the end, the XLT trim is still very nice. So if you really enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, and please hit the white subscribe button for more upcoming videos. Thank you all so much. Now let's climb inside. Starting with the door panel, which looks, yeah, okay, nice, but it looks a lot better in higher trim levels. However though, I love these soft leather with some plastic materials on all door panels, along with some glossy silver lines across the door handles. And this speaker grille looks so tasteful. And a nice big amount of pocket size with not only one, but 2 cup holders, which is very practical. Good thing that the front seats are electric, but not completely in this trim. But one thing worth noting is that the XLT trim comes with cloth material seats only, because it's a standard variant, but if you add more additional fees, you'll be able to get the optional XLT package, which offers leather seats and fully electric lumbars. Very nice. The first thing comes to your mind once you climb onto the driver's seat is the steering wheel, the gauge cluster, and the whole dash, which they all look absolutely amazing. And not only that, but also the overall design has been completely changed, which is a huge step up from the last generation model. And if you want to see the 2021 Ford Expedition XLT, I'll leave a link in the description, or click on the card now, which placed at the top right corner of the screen. I do like these soft materials on the door panels because they feel really premium. Even on the front dash, which contains a lot of materials, like soft leather and some beautiful carbon fiber trims, with an extra upper glove box placed above the bottom one, which is so exquisite and cohesive. This 12-inch infotainment touchscreen is really massive, and it contains all the nice standard features. And you can also add more optional features with extra additional cost. But it's nowhere near that other ginormous 15.5 infotainment touchscreen, which can be found only in higher trim levels than the XLT, such as Limited, Platinum, and Timberline Edition. But the good thing about this giant screen is that it throws away all of the unnecessary buttons and switches and knobs, which makes the dash a lot cleaner, smoother, simpler, and more cost-friendly than a physical control panel. There's a phone storage with some USB ports as a standard package, but if you add more fee for the optional package, one of the optional features you'll be able to get is a wireless charging pad, which is great. And you'll also get all the additional driving modes and functionalities necessary, such as traction switch, shifter buttons, and more. And more cubby storages on each side of the center console, which is pretty practical. If you think that this storage under the armrest is small, well, you're wrong, because it's absolutely big inside. But it's not just a storage, because the big surprise for me personally, which I have never seen it in any car video from any YouTube channel before, and that is the built-in fridge, which is a huge plus. And they also included USB ports under the armrest as well. Very nice. Also, this mirror has an auto-dimming feature, but just in case, if it's not in the standard package, then it should be found in the optional package for sure. Oh yeah, and happy Halloween to you guys. Unfortunately, there's no sunroof, which is the main reason why I'm not a big fan of the XLT trim. Now let's jump into the second row. Continuing with the back door panel, which looks kinda plain, but it's beautiful, thanks to the premium soft materials they've included, along with the glossy silver lines on the handles. Even this speaker cover looks as tasteful as the front ones. As you can see, once you pull this latch, you'll be able to get access to the third row seats by pulling down the second row seats. Pretty convenient. As you can see, the legroom is really spacious, which is perfect. There are a few things going on in the back, like for example, 2 cup holders, a separate climate control panel for the second and third row seats, 2 USB ports, and a small cubby storage, which is pretty useful. Interestingly, there's no floor bump in the legroom, meaning this floor is completely flat. By looking at the third row seat, you may notice that the legroom is so spacious, and it packs with necessary items worth mentioning, such as 2 cup holders and pockets for each side, USB ports, and climate vents on the entire ceiling. And that wraps it up for this review. So if you enjoyed my blabbering as usual, please hit the like button and be sure to subscribe for more. And lastly, check out more videos in the upcoming and screen in the last seconds of this video. So until then, have a good one.